There comes a time each night when your body longs to rest, yet your mind refuses to let go. You close your eyes, but thoughts begin to whisper, memories, worries, unfinished conversations, all fighting to be heard. The body begs for peace, but the mind keeps turning. You roll over, sigh, and wonder why you feel so tired, even when you've done nothing but think. But what if tonight could be different? What if instead of falling asleep with tension, you could drift into rest wrapped in words that heal? What if your final thoughts before sleep were not the ones that wound you, but the ones that restore you? Your mind is always listening. Even as you sleep, it absorbs every word you speak, every emotion you release, every belief you repeat. And just as harsh words have carved lines of worry on your heart, loving words can smooth them away. Tonight, we will use that truth. Tonight, you will teach your subconscious a new language, the language of peace. Every thought we think is creating our future. When you sleep, those thoughts continue to create. They build the next day's emotions, choices, and energy. That is why falling asleep in self-criticism feels like waking in exhaustion, because your mind has been rehearsing pain all night. But when you fall asleep in love, something miraculous happens. The body relaxes, the nervous system quiets, the cells begin their sacred repair, the heart releases its armor. You drift into the same calm that babies know when they are held. And without effort, without forcing a single thing, you heal. Think of tonight as an act of remembering that your body knows how to heal, that your mind longs for kindness, that your soul already knows peace. All you need to do is stop interrupting the process with worry and fear. Healing is not something you chase, it is something you allow. So, before you close your eyes, I want you to ask yourself one gentle question. What words am I feeding my mind before I sleep? Are they the words of love or the words of fear? Because whatever you feed your mind before sleep, it will multiply while you dream. You have spent so many nights rehearsing pain, replaying conversations, worrying about tomorrow, blaming yourself for yesterday. You have taught your body to sleep in tension. But tonight you will begin teaching it safety. Tonight your body will remember what it feels like to rest in trust. Healing does not require effort. It requires surrender. It requires softness. It begins when you decide that you are safe enough to stop fighting yourself. So as you listen now, imagine your body unwinding, your shoulders dropping, your breath slowing, your jaw loosening. Feel the weight of the day slide off your chest. You have carried enough. You do not need to carry these thoughts into your sleep. Your cells respond to love. Your body listens when you speak gently. It has always been listening. Every muscle, every organ, every heartbeat is a conversation between your thoughts and your physical self. When you speak peace, your body obeys. When you speak love, it relaxes. When you say, I am safe, the cells respond, yes, we are. You do not have to understand how this works. You only have to feel it. Right now, your body is adjusting to the frequency of calm. Right now, every breath you take says to your nervous system, you can rest, you are home. For so long, you have used the hours before sleep to worry, to plan, to regret, to replay what hurt you. But the night was never meant for fear. The night is for renewal. It is for letting go. It is the time when your soul steps in and says, you have done enough for today. Let me take it from here. As you listen to these healing words, you will drift into the space where your mind quiets, your body repairs, and your heart opens again. You may not even notice the moment you fall asleep, but when you wake, something will feel lighter. Something within you will know that healing has begun. There is no such thing as an unhealable mind. There is no such thing as a body that cannot respond to love. There is only resistance, and even that melts in the presence of kindness. Tonight, kindness will do what effort never could. Imagine the version of you who wakes up tomorrow not rushed, not heavy, but rested and calm. She opens her eyes and greets the day softly. Thank you, life, for another chance. Her shoulders are relaxed, her heart steady. She moves slowly because she knows she doesn't need to chase peace, she carries it. That is who you are becoming, one night at a time. You may not see the healing happen, but it will happen. While you sleep, your body will release what it no longer needs. The cells will restore balance. Old emotions will dissolve quietly in dreams. The mind will file away the noise and make space for new thoughts, loving ones. So tonight, speak gently to yourself. Tell your body you are doing beautifully. Tell your mind you can rest now. Tell your heart you are safe, because those words are not just sounds, they are instructions. And your entire being listens to every one. If you catch yourself thinking of worries, simply whisper, "It's all right, life loves me, I am safe." Say it again and again until the words become the rhythm of your breath. You have punished yourself long enough with thoughts that hurt. You have carried fear into too many nights. It ends here. From this moment on, you fall asleep as your own ally, not your critic. Let the darkness cradle you. Let the silence heal you. Let every loving word in this practice wrap around you like a soft blanket. And as you drift into sleep, remember this: the universe never stops working for your good, even while you dream. You do not need to struggle to heal. You only need to rest and allow the healing intelligence within you to do what it has always known how to do. Tonight, love will work quietly in every cell, in every thought, in every corner of your heart that has been waiting for peace. Breathe deeply now. You have arrived at the doorway of rest. You have nothing to prove, nothing to fix, nothing to fear. Whisper once more, I am safe, I am loved, I am healing even now. And with that, let go. Let the healing begin as you sleep. As the evening draws its quiet curtain, I invite you to breathe. Let the air enter slowly, without effort. Feel it travel through your chest, softening every space it touches. You do not need to control the breath, only notice it. The day has asked enough of you. Now it is your time to be still. Healing begins not in striving, but in surrender. The mind has worked hard to understand, to fix, to analyze, but peace is not found in the noise of thinking. It enters when we loosen our grasp on control and allow life to hold us. Each exhale is an act of trust. Each pause between breaths is the doorway to ease. For years, I believed that healing required effort, a certain posture, a perfect practice, a constant battle against pain. Yet life taught me differently. Healing began the moment I stopped struggling to heal. When I allowed my body to rest, it began its sacred work, quietly, faithfully, as it had always known how to do. There is a deep connection between thought and muscle. Every worry tightens something unseen. The shoulders rise in defense, the jaw stiffens, the heart beats faster. But when you speak kindly to your body, the muscles obey the voice of peace. Say softly, it is safe to let go. You have done enough. Feel the weight lifting as you do. Your body listens to every word you speak. It does not need commands, only reassurance. It longs to hear you say, "Thank you for carrying me through this day." Your heart slows when it is spoken to with tenderness. Your cells rejoice when they are blessed instead of judged. Every gentle thought is a message of safety to your entire being. Peace cannot enter a mind that is tense. The first act of healing is to soften the breath. Let it become slower, like the rhythm of the tide. Each inhale gathers what you need. Each exhale releases what you no longer require. There is no rush. You have nowhere to be but here. Allow yourself the grace of slowness. Now, as your breath steadies, imagine your thoughts as small birds that have been fluttering all day. Watch them settle, one by one, upon a quiet branch. You do not need to chase them. They find their rest naturally when you stop stirring the air. You are not your thoughts. You are the vast, calm sky that holds them. Speak gently to your body once more. It is safe to let go. Say it not as a command, but as a blessing. You may even place a hand upon your heart as you say it, feeling the warmth beneath your touch. The heart has beaten faithfully since the day you were born, asking for nothing in return. Now give it the gift of your gratitude. I remember the years when sleep did not come easily. I would lie awake counting my regrets like stones. I believed rest was something I had to earn. But one night, weary from effort, I whispered to myself, "Louise, you may rest now." It felt strange to speak so kindly, yet the body heard me. Within minutes, sleep embraced me like an old friend. You see, the mind may resist love, but the body always recognizes it. When you speak to yourself as one would to a beloved, the body relaxes instantly. It knows that the struggle is over. You cannot fight your way into peace. You must surrender into it. Healing begins the moment you give yourself permission to stop fighting yourself. Let the day fall away like garments that no longer fit. Every conversation, every unfinished task, every worry can be laid down now. Picture yourself gently folding each thought and placing it aside. You may return to it tomorrow, but tonight it belongs to the past. You do not sleep inside the day's story. You sleep inside eternity. The night is not darkness to fear. It is the womb of renewal. In its quiet, the soul mends the tears left by the day. Every creature on earth rests beneath the same dark sky, trusting that the sun will rise again. You are part of that rhythm. You are not separate from it. Night is your reminder that life continues to love you even in stillness. As the mind quiets, divine intelligence begins its sacred work. While you rest, it rearranges your energy, heals what was strained, restores what was lost. You do not need to understand how it works. The seed does not question the soil. Trust that the unseen knows exactly what to do with your surrender. Allow the silence around you to become a friend. It is not emptiness but fullness, the presence of peace. Feel how the air has softened. Even the walls seem to breathe with you. The universe is preparing to cradle you. All that is required of you now is to allow it. As you drift, speak these words within yourself. I am safe, I am loved, I am allowed to rest. Feel them enter your body like warm light. Let them settle into your belly, your chest, your limbs. Each repetition tells your nervous system you are home. These words are not a wish, they are a truth the body already knows. You are being held in the gentle hands of life itself. There is nothing left to fix, no wrong to make right tonight. You have done enough for one day. You may release the day into the keeping of the divine. Life will continue its work while you sleep. Now, take one more slow breath, deeper than before. As you exhale, imagine the weight of all your effort leaving you. Feel the mattress hold your body, the air cradle your lungs, the silence soothe your mind. You are safe. Life supports you as you rest. Let that be your final thought. As you drift towards sleep, a simple truth: I am safe, I am loved, I am free to let go. There is a soft truth that governs all healing. The mind never sleeps. While the just take body rests, the subconscious remains awake, listening to every word, every tone, every emotion you carry into the night. It is a faithful servant, accepting whatever you offer as instruction. And so the thoughts you whisper before sleep become the seeds that blossom in your tomorrows. Most people do not know this. They drift into dreams, still carrying the noise of the day, the guilt, the worry, the endless rehearsing of conversation. They believe sleep will silence the mind, yet the mind keeps working, repeating what it was last told. The words of fear and self-blame echo through the night, and the body, ever loyal, reacts as though the threats are real. No wonder so many wake already tired. You cannot rest in fear. You cannot heal in guilt. These are the voices that tighten the heart and close the door to peace. But just as a harsh word can create tension, a gentle one can create calm. Your mind is like a child. It responds instantly to the tone of love. It does not need complex language. It needs reassurance. When you speak to yourself kindly before you sleep, you are teaching your subconscious a new song. It is a melody of safety, one that plays long after you have drifted into dreams. The body hears it, the heart sways with it. Even the cells of your skin vibrate in harmony with those words. You are writing the music of tomorrow's peace tonight. I remember a time when I would lie in bed reciting all that had gone wrong. Every mistake replayed itself in the dark. I thought if I punished myself enough, I would somehow do better. But pain never produces growth, love does. So I began blessing my mind instead. I would whisper, "Sweet mind, thank you for trying so hard today. Now rest. I will think kinder thoughts tomorrow." And it listened. The subconscious is most open when the conscious mind grows quiet. This is why words spoken in the stillness of night carry special power. The critical part of you grows drowsy, but the deeper self, the eternal listener, remains alert. It drinks in each affirmation like water after drought. You are feeding your spirit when you speak with tenderness in the dark. So tonight before sleep, I ask you to practice a new kind of prayer, not one of asking, but of remembering. Remember that life loves you, that you are safe, that everything is working in divine order. You do not need to command your healing. You need only agree with it. Healing is already happening beneath your awareness. Your loving words are permission for it to continue freely. Your body is a temple whose lamps are dimmed each night so that sacred repair may occur unseen. The heart beats slower, the breath deepens, and the great intelligence that created you begins to restore what the day has worn thin. But this temple listens to every thought that passes through it. When you say, "I am exhausted," it obeys. When you say, "I am being renewed," it obeys that too. Words are not just sounds, they are messengers that travel through flesh and bone. Speak lovingly, and those messengers carry peace through every cell. Speak harshly, and they carry discord. It is not superstition, it is law. The body and the mind live in conversation, and the words are the bridge between them. You can test this yourself. Lie quietly and say within, "I am calm, I am safe, all is well." Notice how your body responds. The shoulders drop, the breath deepens, the heartbeat slows. The body does not ask if the words are true. It assumes they are. It relaxes because you told it to. This is the beautiful simplicity of healing. Now imagine speaking that way every night before sleep. Imagine feeding your mind, not fear, but comfort. What kind of mornings would greet you? What kind of dreams would unfold? You would awaken lighter, for your mind would have been resting in love instead of laboring in worry. Let us begin that gentle reprogramming now. As you lie in stillness, breathe softly. With each exhale, whisper inwardly, "I release the day." Let the words move through you like a wave washing over sand, carrying away the footprints of thought. Again, I release the day. Nothing needs to be held, nothing needs to be fixed. Tonight, the day can rest as you do. Now say quietly, "I forgive everyone, including myself." These words free the heart from the weight of old stories. Forgiveness is not approval, it is release. It tells the mind, you no longer need to protect me from the past. And the mind, grateful, begins to open its clenched hands. As you breathe again, whisper, I rest in love. Feel the meaning of that sentence, not as an idea, but as a presence surrounding you. Love is not outside, waiting to be earned. It is the air you breathe, the silence that holds you, the rhythm that never leaves. When you rest in love, you are resting in your truest home. Perhaps part of you wonders if this can truly work. I assure you it can. For years, I watched people transform their lives by changing their words before sleep. Those who once trembled with fear began waking in confidence. Those who felt trapped in illness began to heal. Their circumstances did not change overnight, their thoughts did, and life followed. Do not underestimate the power of repetition. Every night you speak gently to yourself, you carve a new path in the mind. The old road of fear becomes overgrown, unused. Soon you will find that even without effort, your mind begins to hum words of comfort as you drift to sleep. This is the subconscious accepting its new truth, that love is safe and peace is its natural state. I often think of the night as a vast field. Every thought you plant before sleep will bloom by morning. Choose seeds of harmony. Choose words that bless, not bruise. The soil of the mind is rich, but it cannot distinguish weeds from flowers. You must be the conscious gardener, planting love deliberately so that beauty greets you at dawn. If, in the stillness, old worries begin to rise again, do not resist them. Acknowledge them gently. Say, I see you, fear. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am safe now. Then return to your affirmations. You are teaching your mind that it no longer needs to guard against danger that does not exist. Peace is its new assignment. Many believe sleep is unconsciousness, but I say it is communion. While you sleep, your spirit speaks with the deeper intelligence of life itself. It shares what you are ready to release, what you are ready to learn, what you are prepared to receive. Your dreams become letters from the divine, written in symbols of love and memory. They guide your healing silently, faithfully. Each night you fall asleep in forgiveness and love. You are reshaping the very foundation of your being. You awaken closer to your natural self, open, trusting, kind. The tension that once defined you becomes a memory. The mind that once attacked you becomes your protector. This is the miracle of speaking healing words. So tonight, let every phrase be a caress. Say softly, I am safe, I am loved, I am worthy of rest. Repeat them until the words lose form and become pure feeling. Let that feeling carry you into sleep. There is no need to hurry toward dreams. They will come to you. The river does not run to the ocean. It is carried there by the current. And as you drift, remember this. Sleep filled with gentle thoughts is prayer fulfilled. You are not merely resting, you are being restored. Your body repairs itself, your heart expands, your spirit renews its trust in life. The work is done for you, quietly, perfectly, by the same love that moves the stars. Let these final words echo in you as you sink deeper into peace. Life loves me, all is well. I rest in the arms of healing. The subconscious will listen, it will remember, it will obey. And when morning comes, you will wake not only refreshed, but recreated. The night will have carried you closer to wholeness. For while you slept, love was working as it always does, through the simplest, most powerful tool you possess, your own gentle words. Night is often misunderstood. Many fear its stillness, mistaking it for loneliness or emptiness. But the night is not absence, it is fullness in disguise. It is the great teacher of trust. Just as the earth rests beneath the moon and the seed sleeps beneath the soil, we too are invited to surrender to something larger than ourselves. When darkness comes, it does not erase the light, it hides it, so that we may learn to see differently. The eyes close, but the inner sight awakens. In sleep, we no longer control, perform, or prove. We are returned to innocence. The night teaches us that being is enough, that we are loved even when we do nothing at all. There were nights in my own life when I lay awake for hours, caught between memory and worry. I thought sleeplessness was punishment. Only later did I understand it was invitation. My soul was asking for my attention, asking me to forgive, to release the day's unfinished stories. The body could not rest while the heart was clenched in regret. Each night offers a small death of the old self, a quiet letting go of the person we were when the sun was high. Every sunset is a reminder that endings are not to be feared, for they are the beginning of rest. We cannot carry yesterday into tomorrow without becoming weary. The night, in its wisdom, insists that we lay it down. Unresolved emotion often surfaces just as we begin to close our eyes. The thoughts we pushed aside all day rise up like children wanting to be seen. They are not there to torment us, they are asking to be released. When anger, guilt, or sadness visits you at night, do not resist it. Whisper gently, "I see you and I love you. You may go now." The heart softens and the emotion, finally acknowledged, dissolves. Forgiveness is the quiet work of the night. While the world sleeps, your soul rearranges its memories, sorting through the stories you have outgrown. It does not erase them, it blesses them. What once felt sharp becomes smooth, like a stone worn soft by water. This is why you sometimes wake with new clarity. You have been forgiven by your own deeper self. Before you drift into sleep, speak to your mind and heart as you would to dear companions. Tell them it is time to rest. We have done enough for today. These simple words calm the restless parts of you that believe they must always be solving, fixing, planning. Life does not ask you to be tireless. It asks you to trust that its rhythm will carry you when you let go. The night is a mirror that reflects your true beliefs. If you approach it in fear, you will see shadows. If you approach it with love, you will see infinity. The darkness itself is neutral. It takes the shape of your faith. When you close your eyes tonight, imagine the darkness as velvet, holding you gently. You are not lost within it. You are nested within it. Dreams are not chaos. They are communication. Each image, each scene is a letter from the divine, written in the language of symbol. They reveal what the waking mind is too busy to notice. Some dreams comfort, others stir emotion, but all are healing. They take the unspoken feelings of the day and weave them into stories that the heart can understand. When you wake from a troubling dream, do not scold yourself. Simply say, "Something within me is asking to be loved." The content of the dream is not as important as the invitation it carries. Every dream is the mind's attempt to restore harmony, to integrate what feels divided. Even nightmares are messengers of healing once we learn to listen with compassion. I have long believed that our time in sleep is our truest communion with the infinite. We return for a few blessed hours to the source from which we came. In that sacred space, there is no fear, no separation, no striving, only peace. The soul remembers its wholeness there, and when we awaken, some of that peace follows us back, like starlight clinging to our skin. Trust that the night knows what it is doing. Just as you cannot see the roots growing beneath the ground, you cannot always perceive the healing taking place in the dark, but it is there, quiet, steady, faithful. The wounds you bring to bed are being bathed in the light of unseen grace. Sometimes, before sleep, memories arise that once caused pain. They come not to reopen the wound, but to be rewritten. The mind presents them again so that love may give them a new ending. If this happens, breathe and say, I bless this memory with love. Imagine it floating into a soft golden light, dissolving into wisdom. Nothing from the past has power over you when it is blessed. The night asks only one thing of you: trust. Trust that life continues its benevolent work when you stop interfering. Trust that love remains even when sight is gone. Trust that everything you have planted in faith is growing even when buried in darkness. The lesson of night is faith without evidence. There is peace in darkness if you allow it. The same darkness that hides the sun also hides your worries, wrapping them gently until morning. You do not need to untangle every thought before you rest. You only need to give them to the night. The universe will sort them while you sleep. Try saying this as you lie still. I release this day to the infinite wisdom of life. I trust that all is unfolding as it should. I welcome peace. Let these words be your good night to the world and to yourself. With each repetition, the boundaries between you and the world blur until all that remains is stillness. As you sink deeper, notice the silence that surrounds you. It is not empty, it is alive. Within that silence, countless hearts are beating, oceans are turning, stars are moving. You are part of this great orchestra. The same intelligence that guides galaxies now sings. Lullabies to your cells. Rest in that harmony. The night has always been my greatest healer. I used to resist it, staying busy until exhaustion forced me into sleep. But once I learned to approach it as a friend, I began to look forward to it. I would whisper, teach me tonight, heal me tonight. And in the morning, I would awaken with answers that had eluded me before. The night had spoken. Peace grows naturally when the heart stops arguing with what has been. Nothing from today needs to follow you into tomorrow. Let the doors of the past close softly behind you. The wind of forgiveness will open new ones. As you rest, the soul arranges everything in perfect order. You will wake to find that what once felt heavy has already been lifted. Every night's rest is not an escape from life, but communion with its deepest rhythm. You are a wave returning to the ocean, only to rise again with the tide of morning. This is the divine cycle. Release and renewal, dying and waking, exhaling and breathing again. When you surrender to it, you become one with life's eternal pulse. So now, let the night be your teacher. Let it show you that you are never truly in darkness, for love glows quietly within you even now. You do not need to search for peace. It is already here, waiting for your permission to be felt. Whisper once more, I am safe, I am loved, I let go with trust. The lessons of night are simple yet eternal. Rest is holy, release is strength, and healing is always happening. As you close your eyes, imagine the stars as small windows of divine awareness watching over you. Feel their calm gaze reminding you that all is well. You are not falling into sleep, you are being lifted into love. Tomorrow will come, as it always does, carrying new light. But for now, stay here, between breath and dream, in the tender arms of night. The teacher is speaking without words. Listen with your whole being. The lesson is love, and the homework is peace. And tonight, you have already completed it. As you drift deeper into stillness, I want you to remember this. Your body is a magnificent intelligence. It is not separate from life. It is life expressing itself through you. Every cell, every breath, every heartbeat is a conversation between the divine and the physical. And tonight, while you sleep, that conversation continues. The body is not waiting for your effort. It is waiting for your permission. It knows how to mend itself. It has known since the moment you were born. Every cut has closed, every bruise has faded, every illness you have overcome has been the body fulfilling its sacred design. All it asks of you now is that you release the tension that interrupts its music. When you lie down to rest, imagine that your body sighs with relief. The mind finally grows quiet, and the body can begin its work of harmony. Healing is not a task, it is a rhythm. It happens when the conductor, your consciousness, lowers its baton and lets the orchestra play. Your body's natural symphony begins the moment you stop trying to control it. So much of our pain comes from distrust. We do not trust our bodies. We scold them, push them, and call them names. We forget that they are listening to every word. When you tell your body you're tired and broken, it believes you. When you say you are whole and I love you, it listens with joy. Your words are its nourishment. The nervous system responds instantly to kindness. Even one gentle thought can calm the storm within. When you whisper, I am safe, the heartbeat steadies, the muscles loosen, the breath deepens. The body hears the tone of your compassion long before the mind does. It relaxes because it trusts the sound of love. As you breathe now, imagine light traveling with the air. Let it move slowly through you, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. See it illuminating every part of you, your mind, your heart, your organs, your bones. This light is not from outside. It is your own life energy responding to awareness. Each cell opens to receive it. Wherever you feel tightness, breathe there. Do not force release, invite it. Healing never demands, it welcomes. Picture that area glowing softly, exhaling what it no longer needs. The body knows what to let go of when you give it permission. It releases not just tension, but fear, memory, and old emotion trapped in its tissues. Your organs, too, are listening. The heart beats in rhythm with your kindness. The lungs expand when you forgive. The stomach settles when you stop worrying. The body and mind are partners in peace. You cannot soothe one without soothing the other. Speak softly to them both. Tell your body you are doing beautifully. Thank you for taking care of me. I remember nights when illness frightened me. I would feel every ache and tighten with fear. I would ask, what's wrong with me? Until my body trembled from the question itself. Then one night, I changed the question. Instead of, what's wrong? I whispered, what do you need, my dear? The answer came as a feeling warmth, calm, rest. My fear subsided, and so did the pain. Your body is not your enemy. It is your oldest, most loyal friend. It has never abandoned you, not for a single day. Even when you ignored it, even when you scolded it, it kept breathing for you. Tonight, return that devotion. Wrap your awareness around it like a soft blanket and let it know that you finally understand it has only ever wanted to help you. Gratitude accelerates restoration. Thankfulness is the most potent medicine of all. When you say, thank you, every cell brightens. The body responds to appreciation like a flower turning toward the sun. Try it now. Thank you, hands, for all you touch. Thank you, heart, for all you carry. Thank you, body, for holding me through this day. As you give thanks, you may feel warmth spreading through you. That is healing. Energy awakening. It moves gently, adjusting, balancing, renewing. You do not have to direct it. Love knows its own way. It travels to where it is most needed, restoring order to what fear has scattered. This is divine intelligence in motion. Every function within you is guided by perfect wisdom. The heart does not need to be told when to beat. The lungs do not ask how to breathe. That same intelligence governs every process of renewal. Trust it. The more you trust, the less you interfere. Healing does not thrive under scrutiny, it thrives under faith. As you rest, know that your body and mind are communicating in silence. The cells exchange messages of repair. The organs send gratitude for the rest you've granted them. The immune system, once weary from worry, rejoices in peace. The body becomes a workshop of light, every part moving in harmony under divine supervision. You can imagine this harmony now. Picture a gentle current of light weaving through you, repairing every strand of being. It moves through your nerves like music, smoothing what was frayed, brightening what was dim. It travels into the corners of your body that you have neglected and whispers, "All is well, you are loved." In truth, your body is both student and teacher. It learns from the thoughts you repeat, and it teaches you which thoughts are out of harmony. Pain is the body's way of saying that thought does not serve you anymore. When you listen and respond with kindness, the body rejoices, for it has fulfilled its purpose as messenger. When illness appears, do not curse it. Ask what it is trying to say. Perhaps it is asking you to rest, to forgive, to slow down, to stop believing you must earn love. All symptoms are calls for compassion. Tonight, as you sleep, answer them with gentleness. Say, "Thank you for the message. I am listening now." The body does not punish, it communicates. Every ache is a word in the language of life. You are learning to understand that language again. You are remembering that health is not perfection, it is harmony. It is the peaceful conversation between your thoughts and your cells. And tonight, that conversation is fluent in love. There is divine order in every breath you take. The body is always moving toward balance. Even when you think it is failing, it is seeking restoration. Your task is not to interfere with judgment, but to support with faith. Say to yourself, "Life within me knows what to do." Then let it do it. You may think healing requires time, but time is only the space love needs to finish its work. Healing happens in a single instant, the instant you stop resisting. As you rest tonight, surrender all effort. Your only task is trust. Trust that life loves you enough to restore you without your instruction. Even as you read these words, healing is happening. The heart grows calm, the nerves unwind, the organs settle into rhythm. You are not falling apart. You are returning to balance. You do not have to do healing. You have to allow it. This is the body's night work, to mend, to renew, to awaken you whole again. So now, breathe softly and let go. Feel your body sinking deeper into rest. Like a leaf floating upon still water, there is no resistance left, only peace. The body knows exactly what to do with this peace. It will build it into your cells, your heartbeat, your tomorrow. As you drift further into the silence, whisper these final words to your faithful body. You are loved, you are forgiven. You are free to rest. And let that be your final act tonight, an offering of trust to the temple that has carried you so far. You need not thank it again. It has already heard you. It will remember your words as it continues its sacred labor through the night. Sleep now, dear one. The healing is already in progress. The light within you never sleeps. Before the sun even rises, before the world opens its eyes, your soul begins to stir. There is a quiet moment before waking when the body remembers it is whole. The breath deepens, the heart beats with calm assurance, and something within you whispers, "You have made it through the night. You are renewed." This is the true beginning of morning. It does not happen when the light touches the window, but when love touches awareness. You are returning from the sacred journey of rest, carrying back into daylight the peace that healed you in the dark. Your first thought after sleep is a seed. Plant it carefully, for it shapes the tone of your entire day. When you wake gently, you carry harmony with you. When you wake hurriedly, you scatter it. The mind you fall asleep with is the mind that rises with you. That is why it is so important to end your nights in peace. The body, restored, waits patiently for your next instruction. What will you tell it this morning? Let it be something kind. Before you open your eyes, smile. It does not matter if you feel joy, yet the smile is a signal to your entire being that love is present. Whisper softly, "Thank you, life, for another beautiful day." These words are not ritual. They are alignment. Gratitude opens the doorway for grace to continue the healing begun in sleep. Feel your breath move easily. You may sense the faint memory of the calm that held you during the night. It lingers, ready to accompany you into wakefulness. Do not rush to your thoughts. Let them arrive slowly, like gentle visitors knocking on the door of consciousness. You choose which ones to invite in. Stretch lightly. Feel your hands, your legs, your heart. Every movement is a quiet celebration of your return. Say inwardly, "Good morning, my friend. Thank you for resting." Speak to your body as you would to someone you love. It has worked faithfully through the night to renew your strength. It deserves your greeting of gratitude. There was a time when I woke each day already anxious, already rushing toward tasks, already listening to the voice of worry. The peace of night vanished the moment I opened my eyes, but I learned that I could choose differently. I began replacing the morning sigh with the morning blessing. And life responded. It always responds to love. You do not have to leap into your day, you can glide into it. Move as if time is your friend, not your master. When you treat the morning as sacred, it will honor you with clarity and ease. Sit for a moment if you can, and let the quiet finish its work. Healing continues even now. The body's restoration becomes the soul's awakening. As you dress, as you eat, as you prepare for what awaits, do everything with awareness. Feel your hands move. Feel the texture of your clothing, the coolness of water on your face. These are not small things. They are proofs of life's love for you. To be conscious of them is to carry the meditation of night into the light of day. If a thought of worry tries to enter, meet it gently, the way you met your thoughts before sleep. Say, "I will think of this later. Right now, I am at peace." The day will offer challenges, as all days do, but your response can remain anchored in calm. You are learning to live from the quiet center that the night has revealed. Self-approval is the morning prayer. As you look in the mirror, smile again. See not the flaws, but the miracle of a living, breathing soul. Say aloud, "I am proud of how I am learning to love myself. I am becoming patient, kind, and calm." You are speaking truth into form. The mirror only reflects what you decide to see. If you feel the urge to rush, pause and breathe. Rushing is a form of fear, the belief that you are running behind life. But you cannot be behind life. You are life. The same intelligence that turned night into dawn is guiding your steps. Trust its rhythm. Walk slowly enough to feel its guidance. When you take your first sip of water or tea, imagine that you are drinking in light itself. Bless it silently. Bless everything you touch. These small acts turn the ordinary into sacred ritual. Life responds to blessing with multiplication. Every thought of love returns in ways you cannot measure. Peaceful sleep leads to peaceful mornings, and peaceful mornings create loving lives. You are no longer waking into struggle, you are waking into harmony. The night has taught you that rest is not idleness, it is creation. You have been recreated in love, and now you bring that love into motion. Each day is the harvest of the thoughts you planted the night before. If you sowed worry, you reap fatigue. If you sowed peace, you reap strength. But the beauty of life is that you can replant at any time. Every breath is a chance to begin again. Speak kindly now, and the rest of your day will listen. As you move through the hours ahead, carry the calm of night within you. Let it be your secret companion. When others hurry, you will move gently. When others complain, you will remember silence. When others fear, you will trust. You are no longer a mirror of the world's unrest. You are a vessel of its cure. You may notice that people respond differently to you now. They will sense something soft, something steady. They may not understand it, but they will feel it. Your peace becomes a silent blessing to everyone you meet. That is how healing spreads, not by instruction, but by example. Remember, the healing of sleep is only half of the process. The other half is how you live after waking. Healing becomes complete when you begin to live as one who is healed, when you speak gently, choose joy, and move through the world as if it were safe to love again. That is what your body, your mind, and your spirit have been preparing you for. Do not wait for everything around you to be perfect. Begin now with the peace you already hold. Walk into your day with the quiet confidence of one who knows that love goes before them. Say within, I bring calm wherever I go. I am the continuation of the peace I continuation, found in sleep. You will find that each day begins to mirror your inner tone. The more gratitude you speak, the more grace you receive. The more kindness you offer yourself, the more kindness returns. This is divine reciprocity, the rhythm of giving and receiving love. You are participating in that rhythm every time you choose a peaceful thought. And when evening comes again, you will return to your bed not as one escaping exhaustion, but as one completing a circle. The same words that carried you into rest will carry you back. You will whisper, thank you, life, for this day. Thank you, body, for your strength. Thank you, mind, for your learning. Thank you, love, for never leaving. Sleep and wakefulness are not opposites. They are partners in healing. One restores, the other expresses. In the quiet of night you are filled. In the light of day you pour out what has been given. Both are holy. Both are part of the same conversation between you and life. Now, as you prepare to step fully into this new day, carry this blessing with you. You are loved through the night, and you are loved into the morning. Life loves you always. Say it once more, not as repetition, but as remembrance. Let the words settle deep in your heart. They are the bridge between your dreams and your waking. They are the truth that never sleeps. You are not returning to the world is returning to you, ready to mirror your peace. Wherever you go today, go as love. Walk softly, speak kindly, live slowly. You have already done the most powerful thing a soul can do. You have learned to rest. And now, as dawn opens her arms to you, rise knowing this. Healing is no longer something you wait for. It lives within you. It breathes through you. It guides you with every gentle word, every quiet step, every act of trust. The sun is rising outside, but within you it never sets. Life loves you now and always.